What is up, guys? This is Grimlord Wraith, bringing you the wonderful Skyrim Special Edition. Yeah, we'll go with that. What am I doing? This is one of the locations for the Black Book. Let's show what that looks like. Black Book of Untold Legends. As soon as you start reading it, or pick it up, you get this little cutscene where you get dragged in to this place. There's a cutscene to entering this place. I've done it multiple times, so it won't tell me that probably ever again unless I make a new character, which I'm not about to. But the reason that I am making this little broadcasting video is I have found a way to increase a bunch of my skills. Mainly working on magic ones right now. Illusion, conjuration, destruction, and restoration and alteration. Another one that I'm currently working on is two-handed, because I have this amazing ebony blade. It's got some work before it becomes the actual ebony blade, but I digress. So, the reason for this video is this all-powerful, I guess the game wants to call it that, so we'll call it that, is this lurker. This thing that likes to eat me multiple times. This little guy. Yeah, he's quite lovely. But I found a way to play with him for a little bit. So if you walk over here, you actually can fall in the green goop of whatever it is, and it will actually send you out of the book. Doesn't count as a death, which is weird, but it just sends you out the book. So, the way I found to increase a lot of your spells is to set bound sword to both right hand and left hand, and just keep conjuring both of them. Disband. Now the conjuring only affects with activating the spell, not killing. As you can see, I just went to 57. Not killing any enemies. So let me say that again. The conjuring spell increases from activating the spell, not attacking or killing the enemy with it. So, easiest way to set up conjuring is just sit here with an enemy that can do you no harm in this little, I wouldn't exactly call it a glitch, because he could easily, stomp and throw me into the green slimy goop that is behind me, but he decides not to. I don't know why. So yeah, I just let my magic refresh a little bit and conjure away. Now, if you wish, you can set other conjure spells. Like I like my little familiar wolf. and he actually sets beyond the wall thing that is between me and him. Now, I don't exactly know what conjuring spell gives you the most experience, if there is such a thing, but I've seen it as see, like right there I just went to 58 from 57, just out of playing with different conjure spells. I would assume that the more to cast a spell gives you more experience, but if it does, if it doesn't, that's, you know, play of the game, whatever. I've also been able to equip my ebony blade, which is my two-handed that I was talking about, which is very awesome. After he kills my wolf. Come here, big troll-looking thing. Just want to hit you with my blade. Now, I've been able to stand back far enough to have him come to me, and as you can see, his hand, like, kind of comes through the wall. So then you creep up, and you just hit him a few times. The hitting him actually sends him back to where you can't hit him anymore without him getting all mad. See, now he's gonna step back. But then he'll just come back ahead. Now, to increase your two-handed, of course, you know, for those that don't know how to play Skyrim, every connect with a weapon, see, he actually can slap me through the wall. Every connect with a weapon increases that type of weapon's stat or skill. And the amazing, oh, I'm gonna die. I am literally going to die. Nope, haha, look at that, save. Okay, so you actually can walk off here. Like, right there, I miraculously saved myself, but you actually can fall off. See right there, two-handed increase 38. So, I actually haven't been doing this for a while, for those that would be about to ask. If that would come to be a question. How long have you been sitting here doing this? Not very long. I actually came about this somewhere within an hour to an hour and a half. I know that sounds like a while, but I just kind of figured, you know what, it looks like I can walk around here. If I need to come back and heal, you know, go fight him a little bit, level up, get the heavy armor increase by taking damage with heavy armor. Sit here and conjure a little bit, wait for my my magicka to replenish. Also, do come with things that increase your magicka regeneration. Like, I found somewhere, I don't remember where I picked it up at, but an amulet of Akatosh, which does 25% faster magic. I also, while I was running around in here, in another part where there are 3 seekers, and if I remember right, you have to kill all 3 of them to actually obtain said power of the book. I found one of this apprentice robes of conjuration in one of the little book pod things. I don't know what you call them. But I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna throw that on. I mean, 75% regeneration faster for magic, and conjuration 15% less to cast. Who wouldn't in a situation like this? In my own time, off screen, I made my Nordic carved armor that I don't remember where I got. I actually got the Nordic set, except for the helmet. Since I was trying to get my conjuration up to level 90 for a spell, I figured why not add one of my enchantments that does conjuration and magic resistant regeneration. So I went with that. But then I came with the robes that do 75% and figured, since that's what I'm trying to do, is just raise my conjuration for that said skill. I don't remember the skill name. I figured I'd go with it. See where it goes. So I'm probably gonna sit here for you know what? No. We're actually gonna go leave this guy be. I kinda wanna keep him alive until I get my magic up. And if you click on these little things after you leave and come back, if they're green, their stamina, blue, their magic, you can actually increase your magic without, you know, the sit of wait for it to return. This place is, I believe, what I'm looking for the quest itself. The Apocrypha, whatever that is. To find that, if I hadn't mentioned, and I don't think I did, you actually go to the... I'm gonna let you guys try and pronounce that before I mutilate it. You go there. It's, if I remember right, I would just found it, but I'm actually gonna sit here in the map so you guys can get a general idea of where it's at. Show you what's around it. I don't remember it being a quest for the Ben Congerike cave, so I think I just found it in exploration. It's not actually near anything that I think the most quest that I've gotten to, because I just got to Solheim myself, and I haven't even done the main quest, the Temple of Mirak. So I mean, if you know where that's at, and you just keep heading north and a slight west, you'll come across it. I mean, if you're, you know, all about exploration and completing what's on the map, what I'm trying to do is complete everything here so I don't exactly have to come back. I mean, I know I'll probably come back later on just to, you know, kill things. Or play around in this Apotheca for some time and just leave the lurker alive to increase my magic if I don't decide to do it right away. But yeah, there's actually in this Benkong cave, they're the little blue spear throwing enemies. For the people that are new to Skyrim and have no idea what I'm talking about, you'll find them. They're, in my personal opinion, the most annoying little creature you'll ever meet. Because they are like super strong. I mean, Superman would have fun killing them. We'll put it that way. I want to say other words, but I gotta try and I'm trying to keep my videos, you know, open to the public and as few words as possible that are 4 letters. We'll go with that. Trying to make that sound as good as, you know, best as possible. But no, these little blue spear throwing things, I don't even know what they're called. They're difficult. We'll put it that way. If you're not close to them, and if you have a good companion, I currently have the mage that you find in Riften for $500 higher. I forget his name. For those of you that play the game or have already found him, you know his name. M something. Something starts with an M. He is a great with spells, so he can almost one shot. Takes about 2, maybe 3 hits, depending on how far away he is. He likes to be a distance. But anyway, on another note, what I'm doing here is basically the same thing that I did with the lurker. And here, if I can find the side that I was on, it looks like there's only one. But I think the other one, yep, there he is. Okay, so the other one that shows up so you move it, yeah, that little thing right there that I'm currently covered over that I can't conjure on is what I found the regeneration thing, robe that I'm wearing. So if I can keep him from seeing me, this is another place that works best to level up your magic, because they don't normally come in here if they can't see you. Okay, other than that guy. So... okay, scratch that I said that. As I feel that he'll be coming in here now. Maybe. If you're wondering, the best way that I've seen to kill these guys is the ebony blade. And I'm going to prove that, because I only want to kill, I want to leave at least one alive, just at the fact that they don't respawn. There was 3, now there's 2. See, then I take a quick save. Run out of his way. Take a fast heal. Quick save again. And back to Ebony Blade for the kill. Okay, see, there was 3. So, 1 is now dead. So maybe they do respawn. I'm thinking they do. Level up some conjuration here. And go right back at it. See, now he's on target of me. But my conjurer. Conjurer's working pretty badass on that thing. Easiest way to take a save is just quick save. Because you can always, you can always reload a quick save. So if it gets, too bad, reload the quick save before at the point of which you died, and you'll come back in right where you're at. So we got you about dead. Works. Take a quick save on the death of one. What the hell? So I think they are all dead. Okay, so these are dead, but I actually bet I have to go out and kill that lurker. I'll bet you that's what I gotta do. I didn't exactly want to, because that thing does not want to die. And does not know how to die. Dang. But it looks like I believe this one right here, if I remember right, was the one that I found apprentice robes. I don't know if it'll be there for you. If it is, grab it. If you're trying to raise up your spells, if you haven't got them to 100 already. It could be this one. Okay, well. Either one of these pod looking things. I know it was one that had, I believe it was one that had a locksmith of, or a lockpick of master. If I remember right. Also, red guard, rear guard is a skill book that gives, I forget what skill it went toward. I would assume that advancing in lockpicking did lockpick skill, but it did not for me. Okay, apprentice. Ding. Lockpick increased. Okay. Go for some gold. Plentiful healing. Legendary scourge. And my controller just shut off on me while I have it plugged in. Weird. So I'm still thinking that I have to go kill lurker. I was hoping I didn't have to. But it looks like this thing in the middle, unfortunately, will not open. I was really hoping that I'd come back and kill him after I got my ebony blade up. But that didn't happen, as you can see. Ice spike. Let's see. So it looks like if you're not attacking him excessively, he heals. Which I kind of thought it would do. Well, should we try killing him? I have half an hour. What the hell? Why not? He kind of hits like a truck. Okay, so spit. I told you, he hits like a truck. And he regenerates health hella fast. This works if you have, magica potions. Which... I do not. At least not enough to actually kill him. Oh, I didn't even notice somebody decided to watch me play. think I backed up too far. I might have backed up too far. Yep, I did. Damn. Well, so much for that. So we just read the book again. And the good thing about dying either way by the enemies or falling into the pit is everything that every plus to the skill that you've acquired you still get to keep. So it doesn't exactly, that's why I said it doesn't exactly count as a death. It just takes you out of the Apotheca. Or however you pronounce this thing. Which is good. It's really good. Ow. See, this guy, like, looks like a truck. A very, very dangerous truck. Why not? So, my biggest problem is getting my ebony blade up to do the actual amount of damage it's supposed to. So I'm kind of going at this all wrong. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, it's supposed to be a max of, I believe, 41. So I'm at, like, maybe level 5 in the blade level-wise. Or so I found on YouTube. That's how I got the blade. So I'm not exactly doing the damage that this blade is supposed to. But it's a great way to level up my two-handed skill, which is what I've been doing. So I can do here one of two things. Attempt to kill this guy, or continue leveling up my conjuring, which can be done outside in Skyrim. It's just I found this to be the easiest. So before actually going into killing this guy, I'm probably gonna do said that. I have exactly 20 minutes left of broadcast, so probably don't want to see me sit here and throw conjure spells. Back and forth, back and forth. who I have watching me. I had nobody when I started this. If you could, like, send a message of some sort, that'd be great. Just to make me feel better of who's watching me. As boring as this sounds. Well, for the last 20 minutes of this video, I do hope that if you haven't decided to do this to level up said magic skills, you think about it. Unless you have found other ways to do so, then all the power to you. I really don't know what else to talk about other than that. And most times I've seen that the bound battle axe, since for whatever reason it does not, the level does not basically compute. So sometimes it does not actually level up the conjure like the bound blade does. And being two-handed, you can get more out of the bound blade being a one-hand than you can out of a bound axe. So, you know, I throw on both hands, and with the oh, that's restoration duel. I don't think there is a conjuration duel, is there? Oh, there it is. Spells overcharge, allowing it to last longer. I think that's all dual casting does, actually. So, never mind. It doesn't do what I thought it did. I thought it would increase more. But it just makes the deal last longer. And since the conjuration spell does not increase by hitting or killing said enemy, instead it's by casting it, I feel this is the easiest one to level out of this position. Time goes by. Excuse me. It's almost 7 o'clock here, and I have to work today. Probably should go to bed, but my conjuration leveling up is more important as of right now. I'm literally at the point where I don't know what to talk about. I don't know if there's a way to see who joined the broadcast. This is literally all I'm going to be doing for the next 15 minutes. Okay. Said person left. I'd kind of like to know who decided to join me. Hello? Person that joined for the last 10 minutes of my broadcast. If you care to see more, I can restart it. Well, hello? Oh, that's what I thought. Well, it just... Yes, I have like 9 minutes before it's gonna give me the boot or tell me I'm over. Well, I've killed everything in the other place, and the door won't open. Well, if I don't have to kill him, I won't. Because I love my little, setup that I get. Well, yeah, it was, but it was more to show the little, trick to leveling it. And see, these doors here, if you're still watching, they don't open. Where I got my gear. Yeah, these? That's just, for, well, I have like 7 minutes. That just gives me mana. Or magic. See, the blue gives me magic, the green gives me stamina, and there is no red for health. So that's all that does, it just refills my magic. That's this right here. This thing? Ash pile? I'm not following you. You know what? Actually I can. Hold on. I'm gonna stop the broadcast because now that I got what I wanted out.